Lance Ghana. I'm part of the Defence Animal Centre. My job is to detrain dogs to get them ready for a civilian population. They've saved countless lives, so they've done their duty. That little bit of time that they have left, why not give them that peace of mind to be a civilian, to be a pet.
When the dog can't do his job any longer, but he's done his bit for his country, that dog goes for a series of tests to see if the dog is suitable for a live cast from the army to go to a home. It should never be forgotten how close a bond we get with our dogs. Certainly even in my career, when I've had a number of dogs have been in positions that have saved my lives. They've found something that I might walk on, or they've found something that's going to hurt me, or they've defended me against someone who's going to hurt me. So we have a huge reliance on our dogs, a huge trust, and a huge bond is grown over a period of time. I had a Springer Spaniel for a number of years that lived with me until he died at 14 and a half. Followed me around the world, came to Cyprus, Germany, Kosovo, Iraq, Northern Ireland with me. And he saw his last 4 or 5 years in Civvy Street with me, by the fire, having a wonderful time. It should never be underestimated, the bond between the dog and the handler. And these dogs, the dogs that we select for live casting, they're a dog that aren't going to be aggressive towards people. We hope will fit into a civilian environment as long as the right dog is selected for the right person. The dog has the right to retire, just like we have the right to retire. Some dogs may have a veterinary problem that would allow them to be placed into a civilian home, but not the military. Some dogs don't meet training standards, and some dogs are just old and worn out for the military and deserve retirement. So they go for a number of quite rigorous tests to ensure that they're no longer suitable for the army, that they would be suitable for a civilian home, that they have the right physical ability to be in a civilian home, and that they have the right mental dexterity to live in a civilian home, because it's quite a change coming from a kennelled environment into a home environment. And I think that any potential owners must understand that this dog very possibly hasn't lived in a home environment before. It's lived in a kennel environment, and it's going to take some time to be able to make the change from the military environment to the home environment. And we'd make every effort possible to ensure that a military working dog can go to a civilian home. And that is a primary concern for us at the Defence Animal Centre. And it's something that I've got a large amount of people working on 365 days a year, 24 hours a day.
When a military working dog comes to the end of its service, it will come up from the canine training school to us at DPS. We'll do a behavioural assessment, find out whether it accepts being groomed with a muzzle on, go to the vets with a muzzle on, how it socialises with other dogs and that kind of thing. Antagonistic training is the closest way that we can get to being what a dog would experience from a child. I will touch it in places like a child would, gently pulling its ear, things like that. So I will do the action, which is touching its ear. I will mark it with a click, and then I'll give them a reward. Then we can do things like take them back to our rooms, show them in a home environment. It starts off normally, we take them into the brew room. It's never seen a sofa before or a TV. And then we have some mock-up houses, so we can take them to those areas and stay over at night. The dog can then get more extended time in a home environment. You can see that they really, really enjoy the detraining process. They've done this hard graft for all these years, and now they just get to spend that time being a pet. We'll do socialisation training with humans, socialisation training with other dogs, just so that we can create it into a pet. It's just them seeing something new to them and being able to do what they want to. I definitely enjoyed it, and definitely enjoyed the water. Boris, I've been told, doesn't go in the water, and he clearly did. He clearly really enjoyed it.
Yes, my name's Leslie. I'm calling from the Defence Animal Centre. My job here is clerk. I do most of the rehoming here. There is a waiting list, so we just ask a few questions and just get a few details. What dogs they're after, whether it's a dog or a bitch, if they've had that breed before or other breeds before. If there's children in the house, obviously their ages. If there's other animals in the house that we need to introduce. If the dog's going to be a pet, whether it's going to live inside or outside. You know, there are certain dogs that don't like to be inside and prefer to be outside. If it's going to be a working dog, shooting or anything like that, obviously we need to know that for sort of gun shy.
Lovely.
All right, see you then. Thank you, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Sun is actually good to go now. She's got someone coming to visit her today. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they like her and she'll get into a forever home.
We've come here today to see a dog, to look at rehoming a dog. What would be more worthy than a dog that's put its life on the line every day? She's absolutely great. A lovely bouncy dog, so I just want to sort of get out with her and just sort of have lots of fun with her, and then her be able to curl up in front of the fire and rest her bones now. She's worked so hard for her country. Now I think she deserves a luxury retirement. A fire, a warm, cosy bed, lots of toys and fuss, and just really, really happy days.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leslie.
I'm rehoming my tour dog, military working dog Boris, who's a protection dog. These dogs save lives daily out in the ground when you're out in